Today on Eagle Nation News, it's National Compliment Day, so Nia Penny hit the halls to hear the difference a few kind words can make.
Sleep deprivation affects thousands of kids in high school. Elizabeth Kirsch highlights the origins and consequences of sleep.
And finally, Casey Boston is in studio bringing the box office results for 2018. Which of these movies were top grossing?
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Wednesday, January 24th. I'm Caitlin Wessels.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Nick Anderson.
Yesterday morning, the 2018 Oscar nominations were released. Nico, you have more?
That's right, Caitlin. The 2018 Oscars are already upon us, bringing some of the best movies of the year head-to-head. Hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, movies like Dunkirk, Get Out, The Post, and Darkest Hour are all nominated for Best Picture, in addition to many movies in many different categories.
Last week, Attorney General Jeff Sessions and former FBI Director James Comey were interviewed by Robert Mueller's special team of investigators. The purpose of the interviews was to find out possible ties between the election and Russia.
Now we send it over to Nia Penny, who embraced awkward encounters this National Compliment Day by asking two students to compliment each other.
What's up, Prosper High School? Nia Penny here, ready to give you a feel-good, although probably pretty awkward segment. Today is National Compliment Day, as some of you may know, and I'm here in the halls to ask two random students at a time to compliment each other. Let's see how this goes.
I like Noah's jeans.
See that tore the jeans. Grant, I like your shoes sometimes.
Thanks, guys.
Sure, I like your jacket, bro.
I love it.
I like your jacket too.
Thank you, bro.
Owen, I like your nose.
Thanks. I like your hair, Gabe.
I like your smile.
I like his personality and his glasses.
Oh, yes!
Your outfit looks clean today.
Thank you. Your makeup is on fleek.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love your hair. I love your hair too.
Hello, sir. You got very beautiful eyelashes today.
Mustache.
Oh yeah, that mustache is a very good mustache.
I like your screen. Grant, I've been thinking, I low-key think you kind of cute.
I like his jacket. I'll say that.
And I think that's going to wrap it up. Happy National Compliment Day to the best student body in America. Reporting for Eagle Nation News Prosper, I'm Nia Penny.
Thank you, Penny. After this commercial break, Elizabeth Kirsch discusses the source and repercussions of student sleep deprivation.
It's that time of year again. Course selection for 2018 and 19 has arrived. All 9th, 10th, and 11th graders should have received their package during your 6th period class. Please see your 6th period teacher if you didn't receive it. There are many helpful resources available on the counseling website to help guide you. We encourage you to attend the dual credit informational meeting tonight and the expo on January 31st.
According to the National Sleep Foundation, students need about 8 to 10 hours of sleep, but the average student doesn't quite hit that mark. Elizabeth Kirsch highlights the link between academic workload and sleep deprivation.
Classes, friends, extracurricular activities, and outside jobs. These demands take up every waking moment of a high schooler's life. But one activity that many students do not spend enough time doing is sleeping.
Anxiety definitely can keep one up at night. For me, it happens sometimes because, stressing about 2 or 3 tests next day. I'm taking 4 AP classes, so over half my classes are AP classes. My course load is it's a lot.
Sleep deprivation is a serious problem, with around 87% of high school students getting less than the recommended 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night. This can lead to difficulty focusing, studying, and retaining information. Left unchecked, it can lead to many other problems as well, such as depression, anxiety, drowsy driving accidents, or poor grades.
Kids think that sleep is the first thing that they can do without, that they can certainly not have as many hours of sleep. They don't understand how important sleep is. When you sleep at night, that is when your brain takes all of the information that it's learned all day and it kind of connects everything. So your brain has to have some shutdown time in order to process all of that.
While sleep deprivation can seem like a serious problem to overcome, managing your time and not procrastinating can help ease some of the burden of schoolwork and other demands.
Study groups help, so I try to combat it by going with other people that are also quote-unquote suffering. Music is definitely another factor. I have kinetic sand by my bed and I'll just play with it.
Use your time management to study before the 9 and 10 o'clock hours. We all know that by the time you get to those late hours, you're tired. Say you have 2 hours of homework, 2 hours of study. If you knock that out before, then you're not going to be starting your homework at 8 or 9 o'clock at night and then having to go into those hours when you're supposed to be asleep.
I'm Elizabeth Kirsch reporting for Eagle Nation News. Prosper.
Thank you, Elizabeth. After this commercial break, Casey Boston is in studio to highlight the top movies from these past few months.
Young Life is hosting a Super Bowl watch party at 5 p.m. on Sunday, February 4th. The last day to purchase a yearbook is Friday, February 2nd. You may order online or see Ms. Hamlin for an order form. Seniors, if you have been enrolled in Prosper ISD since the beginning of kindergarten, please visit Ms. Mueller. First Choice Test Prep has an upcoming SAT Test Prep course on Mondays and Wednesdays beginning February 5th. HOSA, check the Google Classroom for group picture information for January 26th.
Everybody has a favorite movie, and here in studio to talk about this year's hottest movies is Casey Boston.
Thanks, Nick. Over the past few months, the biggest movies of the year have come out like Star Wars The Last Jedi, Jumanji, The Greatest Showman, and Pitch Perfect 3. Star Wars received over $600 million in total gross, being one of the biggest movies of the year. Jumanji was another big hit, bringing in over $300 million in total gross. The Greatest Showman has brought $115 million, and Pitch Perfect 3 brought about $100 million in total gross. Let us know which movie was your favorite. A poll just went live on our Twitter at Eagle Nation News, so be sure to go vote, and the results will be announced during the show tomorrow. That's all I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Casey. Now we send it over to Ryan Ranzer in the Eagle Zone with a sports update.
Thank you, Nico. Last night, both Prosper basketball teams headed to Arlo Turner looking to remain in the driver's seat for a district championship. The guys handled business with a 72-41 win, and the girls won by a score of 77-21, behind Mackenzie Hewitt's 18 points. Looking ahead, our recently crowned state wrestling team is in action this Thursday at Whitesboro, and both basketball teams resume play this Friday at crucial matchups against district rival McKinney North. Make sure to be there and fill up that student section. I'm Ryan Ranger, reporting from the Eagle Zone.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule for the week. French Club has a meeting today during Eagle Time in room 1112. Genders and Sexualities Alliance has a meeting during Eagle Time in room 2233. And the Eagle Stage Crew has a meeting Thursday at 4 p.m. in room 1168G. That's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nico Ray.
I'm Nick Anderson.
And I'm Caitlin Wessels. Live long and prosper.